I've written 3 novels, and each of them is a classic thriller, classic murder mystery, playing out against the background of an environmental crisis. Cli-fi stands for climate fiction. It's any work of fiction that addresses climate change. My first cli-fi novel, The Straw That Broke, the action centers around water being stolen out of the overstressed, overtaxed Colorado River. The Straw That Broke has been compared to Tony Hillerman, also to the film Chinatown. My 2 main protagonists are Jake Goddard, a private investigator, and Susan Brand, who is a cop. Clearly there's chemistry there. My second novel, Some Say Fire, seems to help people think of noir, such as Elmore Leonard's work.
I would compare Greg's work to a master like Elmore Leonard. To me, Greg works his scene sequencing very similar to Leonard.
Some Say Fire is about intentionally set forest fires as acts of terror, but those forests are only going up because of the fact that in a mega drought, forests are much more susceptible to catastrophic fire.
The wildfires burning throughout the West are especially destructive this year. Scientists say they're fueled by climate change. The fires now ripping through several states, leaving a path of immeasurable destruction.
My protagonists, Jake and Susan, have to deal with the fact that forests are being burned as acts of terror. In Some Say Fire, Jake Goddard and Susan Brand are involved with each other and become a couple, and Susan has left police work to become a private investigator with Jake. My third cli-fi novel, Rare as Earth, is about corruption in the extractive industry. For decades, we've known that there are deleterious effects from fracking for oil and gas, mining for precious metals, and even rare earth metals. Deleterious effects such as earthquakes, contaminated groundwater, wellhead emissions that cause health problems like asthma. And in Rare as Earth, Jake Goddard and Susan Brand, they've been married for enough time that there are some cracks forming in their relationship. They're flawed people like all of us who rise to the occasion when heroics are called for. All of my novels are based on my life experiences. I've spent many years living in the West, was the director of the Teton Science School, and was a course leader for the National Outdoor Leadership School. Love the West, and am thoroughly enjoying capturing it in my cli-fi novels. As you can see, we're Airstreamers. I get my inspiration for writing about the West by traveling around the West. My 3 novels are set literally all over the West. 6 or 7 states are represented, and I work very hard at capturing the beautiful settings in the West. The action scenes just seem to flow from my background in theater and in film. And they generally are inspired by character. You know, people follow character, characters follow character. I like to think that my novels evolve organically. And when in the lives of my characters, it seems like a moment when they would have sex or intimacy, I write that scene with as much sensitivity as I possibly can. I like to say it's a little bit like adding slap your mama spices to Cajun food. I truly believe that I'm reaching audiences of all ages with a very important message, and that is the clock is ticking. Climate change is real. If we don't take action now, it's impossible to think of the peril we may be placing future generations in. Thank you for watching this short video. Thank you for reading my books if you have. If you haven't, they're available on Amazon and at your local independent bookstore. If they're not available there, just request them. And remember, you're going to enjoy these thrillers. That's my intention. But we also have work to do. Time is running out, and this is a problem we must work together to solve: climate change. I love speaking to book clubs, high schools, colleges, libraries. If there's any way at all I can be involved in your enjoyment of my book personally, it would be my honor. And by the way, check out freerangewriters.com. If you have an interest in nature, the writing craft, or mysteries in general, you'll find wonderful information at freerangewriters.com. I invite you to contact me through email, gzeigler@wyom.net. My email's on the website. It's also in each of my novels. And if you enjoy my work, I would appreciate a review. Thank you.